I'm Jennifer Sness here watching News 24 Live. Well, the 2015 Met Gala took place last night, and I have to say we were a little surprised by the outfit choices. Joining me in studio is Woman 24's fashion and beauty editor Marisa Kraus. She's going to talk us through some of those really interesting outfits. Hello.
Hi.
It was really strange last night.
It was.
Because people who usually hit that mark time and time again, I thought, got it a little wrong.
I know, and I knew it was going to be bad when I heard about the theme, which was how, fashion designers were influenced and inspired by Chinese aesthetics. So this could have gone even worse, like racial insensitivity, things like that, which I didn't see a lot of, which was great.
So basically it could have been worse, is what you were saying.
It could have been worse, definitely.
All right. Well, Anna Wintour was the host.
She's the host. She's the Vogue editor.
Yes.
I mean, everyone knows Anna Wintour, sorry. And she looked
like
horrendous
a little
to
flower
me.
cupcake.
Yes, it was a flower explosion in Chanel, which I was very disappointed because I love Chanel. But Anna was a little bit, she clashed with the red carpet in her orange gown, so.
I never thought I would be saying such things about Anna Wintour, but let me tell you people, it just goes downhill from here. One little pick-me-up before we get into our worst dress, it was George and Amal. They looked absolutely stunning, hey?
Well, we all know they're like the perfect couple, but I thought Amal looked so lovely in this cascading red gown. Yes, and you can just see how in love they are. They just like make every red carpet.
Now everyone is actually speaking about this outfit. It's FKA Twigs.
Yes.
Now tell us about who FKA Twigs is and why we care about her.
Well, what sucks is that a lot of people now know her as Rob Pattinson's girlfriend, but she's a very successful singer in her own right. And she has an awesome style, really, really awesome.
Do you like this outfit?
I did not like this outfit. And the thing is that most people are actually talking about is that you can see a phallus on this dress, which is a little bit difficult to spot, but it is there.
I don't know how this fits with the theme, really.
I know, I don't see any Chinese influence here. But yes, this is an interesting one.
Okay, it looks like she just took a dress and ripped it up.
Yes, lots of different body parts stuck
together. Phallus
together.
And body parts. It looks like a Halloween costume.
It does.
Actually, that's what I thought when I was looking at these pictures. Did they think they were dressing up for Halloween?
Too costumey, yes, definitely.
All right, Trevor Noah, our South African sweetheart.
Was there, of course. When I saw his face, I was just like, wow! It just lit up, the red carpet, and he looked so dashing in the white on. Blazer and then the black shorts.
Stunning Ralph Lauren.
Black pants, sorry.
Stunning Ralph Lauren outfit from Trevor Noah. He can do no wrong.
I know.
Okay, now we're getting into those worst dressed people that we were speaking about earlier. Now, this is Rihanna, and when I first saw her outfit, I thought it looked like she killed a bird and draped it all around her.
I know. I immediately thought about Beauty and the Beast, about Belle's yellow dress.
Except it's furry.
I know. It's everything and more. There's bows, there's fur, this train. It's just everyone's talking about this, and there's already millions of memes going around on the internet. People are comparing it to like the Yellow Brick Road.
There's a pizza on it, pizza in one meme.
It's everywhere. A banana, banana peel. So, I don't know. This is probably the most fabric that Rihanna's ever worn.
And kudos to her.
Yes.
So she should be applauded for that.
She's definitely like the empress of this whole event. That's why everyone's talking about her. So I think good for her for making such an amazing entrance. No one's going to talk about anyone else. But, it's not my favorite. It apparently was made by a Chinese designer, and it took 2 years to make. So, it is a work of art, but not something I would like to see her in again.
No, me neither. Now, next we have J-Lo. In what designer is she wearing? She's wearing Versace.
Yes, she loves Versace, and she always looks great, in everything she wears. But this, all I see is bum cheek and a lot of it.
Like too much bum cheek.
Yes.
Well, I love J-Lo's bum.
I know, she has a great bum. But, she and Kim K and Beyonce all look the same to me. Let's just take a look at them now.
Here we go. They all look a little naked.
I know. Kim K looked to me like a bit of a snow, like ice queen,
Yeah.
And
with only icicles.
Exactly. Very naked with a little bit of snow everywhere. But, and we talked about Kanye's face also in that photo. It's so funny. But yeah, I just think, I don't know, it's becoming more of like a spectacle, this whole thing. It's not about really beautiful dresses anymore. It's the more naked you are, the better. And I don't necessarily think that's a great thing for the Met Gala.
You know, I wasn't actually expecting Beyonce to go this route and wear the very naked gown. I don't really think it suits her. I think she's a little bit classier than that.
I know. You can see it's a beautifully made dress. It's stunning. It was made by Givenchy. It's a beautiful dress, beautiful sequence, but I mean, it's just so naked. I just don't like it.
It's too naked, but some people, I guess, like it. I tweeted it this morning, and someone tweeted me back and said, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
So there are some people who like it.
Yes, definitely.
Those people don't include us. Now, this is my favorite. Sarah Jessica Parker looks like an evil sorceress from a Disney movie with flames coming out of her head. What is that?
It looks like her head is actually on fire. This was, the dress was designed by H&M, which I was quite surprised by.
I was also surprised by that.
I think it's hideous, which is so funny because H&M usually has a pretty, you know, like minimalistic style. This is a bit, you know, bold, I would say, with that pattern, and I don't know. I don't think Sarah Jessica Parker, she usually dresses down so well in her normal life, and then she goes for, you know, over the top, usually at the Met Gala with these headdresses. And I don't know, I don't think it works for her.
No,
it
definitely doesn't.
Away.
She looks like an evil queen from a Disney movie. It's not nice.
No, and those tassels, oh, I don't know.
I want to pull them. I want to pull them off of her head.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Next, we have something that looks like a black hole.
Yes, I immediately thought black hole or maybe like a kind of seashell. I don't know. I thought that it might be really difficult for Solange to walk in this dress because it's kind of blocking her vision almost. But I mean, Solange, every time at the Met Gala, last year with the lift incident, you know, the fight.
She needs to make a statement. She needs to be talked about.
Yeah, she needs to be talked about at the Met Gala. So I think this is her thing. But I'm so disappointed because I love her, you know, toned down style, usually. She has such an amazing sense of fashion. But this time, I don't know, and it's very like, it messes with my vision almost. It's just like psychedelic.
It actually looks like it would be hard to attack someone in this outfit, so maybe it was precautionary.
But it looks like it will suck you in almost,
yeah,
so
well,
who knows.
Maybe it was just protection for Jay-Z. Now we're moving on. Kerry Washington, I don't like these colors together.
No.
I don't like that color green with that light pink dress, and I also just don't like the dress.
The proportions of the dress are really not very flattering, I think, with that kind of train, you know, mullet style with the green. I really don't know why she chose this. This light pink as well. She usually
looks so nice too.
I know. She always looks so stunning, and she can usually pull off like a silk dress, which she's done in the past, like at the Oscars many times before. But this one almost seems a bit too ill-fitting, very loose, very poofy. I don't know why she chose this.
Maybe they didn't understand the theme.
Maybe. I think it was a really difficult theme, but for some of these outfits, you just don't see where this train of thought came from.
They were coming from. Now, best dressed.
Yes.
Thank goodness. We're moving on to some better outfits now. Now, Kendall Jenner. I never thought I would be the one to say that a Kardashian got it 100% right on the red carpet, but Kendall Jenner looks stunning.
She does. She was dressed in Calvin Klein, and this green dress is very simple, very understated. But that's what I love about Kendall Jenner's style. She already has all this attention from, she's a Kardashian, she's a supermodel basically already. So she doesn't need all of that. I think she's confident in herself already to be just like, cool, I can just show off enough and look beautiful. And she really looks stunning, and she still stands out even though it's such a plain and simple dress.
Well, there you go, Kendall Jenner. Now, this I wasn't sure about when I first saw it, but I think you convinced me that it is quite elegant, this cape. Talk us through what we're seeing here.
I love the color of this. I just think it's so, so beautiful. Well, all the colors, but I mean, the green really stands out. And I just think, like, we saw a lot of capes and trained outfits. This is not too long, not too short. And I just think the way she draped it is just so beautiful and so elegant. And she styled it beautifully, fan bing bing, with her updo and just simple jewelry. So no, I love that outfit.
Okay, next we're going on to Anne Hathaway. This is another one I wasn't sure about at first, but I think the hood is quite elegant.
It is. It almost looks like this gold, fluid gold, like it's almost dripping off her. And I mean, people love to hate Anne Hathaway, but I think she chose the right designer, Ralph Lauren, who always, you know, designs pieces that are very simple and elegant. And that's her personality. She never goes for too crazy or too controversial. So I think this gold with the little hood is very interesting. And I think it's kind of mysterious in a way as well. And she just pulls it off so beautifully. I know this wouldn't work on everyone. No. Definitely not.
She pulls it off, but I was actually just thinking, not for everyone.
But she looks great.
I love this.
Yes, Sienna Miller. Sienna Miller, this is just for me like a really modern way to do this kind of Chinese influence. It's beautiful. She looked beautiful in red, sequined like pantsuit, with tassels everywhere, and I mean it just looked so modern and so sophisticated, and just shows you don't need to wear like a gown to the Met Gala. You can go for something like this and look insane.
And she's still showing some skin, but she didn't do the whole over the top outfit that we saw earlier. Now this is on your best dressed list, and when I first saw it I thought maybe it could have made the worst dressed, but I really like that color.
Yes, I love the color. That's the main reason why I chose this. It was designed by Vera Wang, and Vera Wang really knows her stuff, as we all know. Joan Smalls always, she loves to wear lace, she loves to show a bit of leg, but never too much. It's always like a sheer number. So she never shows skin, you know, just like that.
Right.
But I just thought this color on her was fantastic. Again, not something everyone can pull off, but I just thought the way she styled it as well, with the smoky eyed, the sleeked back, straight hair, looked incredible.
She does look nice, I must say.
Yeah.
And if everyone's going for that translucent look,
yes,
then at least she did it
right.
All right, and our last one, Janelle Monáe.
Yes, she is known for her monochrome looks. She always basically wears black and white in her music videos, on the red carpet, and that's the main reason we love her. So I just thought this was also a really nice modern way to do this Chinese influence, because she has like this beautiful cape with kind of this Chinese influence dress, but done in monochrome with this, which is quite unexpected because you'll usually see it in, you know, like a print or silk, something like that. And I just thought she looked so beautiful in this H&M designed number. Yes, and again, the styling is the main thing.
Yeah.
If she went for something, some over-the-top hair, over-top makeup, it wouldn't have worked. But I think she kept it very simple and toned down. Very lovely.
Well, there you have it, the best and worst dressed from the 2015 Met Gala. Let us know what you thought of all of these outfits in the comment section below this video.